How to enroll in Medicare. There's a few ways to do this. I'm going to show you 3 of them. Let's go. Real quick before we dive in, guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Wesley and I make content about Medicare. So if you have any questions on how to do something, definitely check out my other videos where I try to make it easy as possible to understand the confusing world of Medicare. Let's get right into the video today. All right, so when applying online, the first thing we're going to do is go to ssa.gov. And once we're there, we're going to simply click apply to Medicare, sign up for Medicare. Once we come to this page, we're going to see that there's a little more information they give us on what we're going to need when applying for Medicare. And once we read through that and have all our documents ready, we're going to simply go to start an application. Now, when we're on this page, the benefit application terms of service, we're going to have to read through this and select that we understand, move to the next page. And at this point, Social Security is simply going to let us know again what we're going to need for Medicare benefits, make sure we have all our information. And then when we're ready, we're going to start a new application. If you do not have a ID.me yet, or if you do not have any sort of verification that you may have done through using DMV's online services or applying for a passport or something like that, then you are going to have to enroll in that to go through Medicare online. They call it a My Social Security account. So let's just say for purposes of this, we don't have one. Yes, we do live in the US, and it's going to ask us to create one. If you already do have one, such as like an ID.me account, that's a lot of people do have an ID.me account, then you would just sign in with your username and password. However, if you don't, no worries. You're just going to be able to create an account here. And then once you have created an account, it's going to take about 10 to 30 minutes to actually apply for Medicare. So it's super fast and super simple once you create the account. To create the account, it should only take about 10 to 15 minutes as well. You're going to have to keep going down to create an account. This is where you're going to enter email addresses, choose your language, and submit. You're going to verify all your information. Once you get that account set up, then that's when you're going to go back to ssa.gov, log in, and then apply for Medicare. Now, for purposes of this video, I'm not going to go through this entire section with you. It is very simple. If you've ever filled out any sort of form to verify ID, this is what they're going to ask. And if this sounds like it's just too much already, it's too confusing, or you're just not good with technology, I'm going to show you a couple other ways where you can still apply for Medicare without doing it online. Those are up next. So another option in applying for Medicare is simply by calling. This method works for a lot of people, and this is probably the most direct and old school way that we are used to enrolling in something. And to do that, we're simply going to call Social Security's main number, which is 1-800-772-1213, and we're going to tell the representative that we want to apply for Medicare. It's that simple. When doing so, yes, you are going to need some items on hand, such as, your proof, your identity verification, things like that, your Social Security number, the city and state you were born in, any sort of health insurance information so they can verify you. But most of us already know that off the top of our head. And again, just give this number a call and you should be good to go. They're open 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. In most U.S. time zones. So it doesn't matter what part of the U.S. you live in. And they also speak multiple different languages. So that is one way to apply for Medicare. Okay, so let's just say applying online is just a little too difficult for you to figure out. You don't want to wait on hold by calling the 800 number, or it just took a little too long for you. You just prefer to do things in person. Well, you're more than welcome to do that. And the way to apply for Medicare is to go to your local Social Security office. Now, you're probably asking, where's my local office? Well, let me show you how to find that. You're going to go to ssa.gov locator. And then when you're there, what you're going to do is find out an office near you. On this tab, you can also see that you can review all your latest information from Social Security. You can apply for Medicare benefits. You can change your address, other things. However, we are just looking for an office. So for purposes of this video, I'm actually going to share my zip code to find an office near me, but you would just put in your zip code as well. So we'll say 90503, locate, and boom. So here's the closest office Social Security wise near me. And there, if you need to find a different other agency, you can, click on the tab here. They'll also give you a phone number. This is actually Social Security's main line. This isn't the actual office number. But let's just say, I don't know, here's another zip code I know where my mom lives, out in Prince William County, Virginia. And then the closest office to her is over here. So that's how you find your local Social Security office if you choose to go down there and actually apply in person for Medicare, or if you just want to go there and pick up the form and old school mail it in, you can do that as well. Medicare is confusing, so if you find any value in this content, definitely make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That'll make sure that you're alerted anytime I release new videos about the confusing world of Medicare. Also, feel free to check out the links in the description, and of course, grab your copy of my book, which is available on Amazon. You can find it on Amazon.com, and you can also find a link to it directly in the description.